Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to another video where today we are back in Zone 2 and we're going to be going through the Tower of Troublesome Adventures. So yeah, this tower is not too bad, but it does have a few annoying parts that I might need to go through. But first off, you have a few simple jumps and a nice easy speed part. This tower also has a few morphers, which is nice. Most of them are pretty easy though. But yeah, you take the zip line. And you're onto the first outside section. So this part, this zip line, don't worry if you don't land on the platform. Because there is a kind of teleporter around it, so if you do fall then it just teleports you back up. Not on these ones though, do not fall on these ones. And then you've got a balloon which pops pretty quickly, so try and get to here as fast as you can. And then you have a kind of speedrun part which is really easy. And then this button here is just if you didn't do it quick enough. I like to press it anyway, but you don't have to. So yeah, if you fall here, it just teleports you back to the start. Here, instead of going onto the ladder, you can jump above it. And then this platform kind of rotates. This balloon also props pretty quickly, so be quick. But once you've unlocked the door, you've made it to the floor 3. Got some pretty simple jumps here. And the button that you do not want to forget about. And then here you've got some easy wraparounds that you can do. But if you just want to do a like speed run, you can do a 12 stud from there to there. If you like speed running it. If you can do a 12 stud, that is. And now for some like pretty slow spinners, but you get quite a lot of these in this tower, so make sure you're good at those. And then here's another morpher, which is a little bit harder than the last one, but it's still pretty simple. And now for the second outside section. You have quite a few tight ropes, which, yeah, you should be careful on, unlike me. But then for this jump boost part, I recommend jumping on the platform until you're jumping as high as you can. And then do the jumps, just in case, like, it doesn't register that you've got jump boost or something. But once you've done that, you just go across these last tight ropes, and then you're back inside. But now here is probably the first annoying part of the tower, the part that might just give you some trouble. So yeah, this is the box pushing part. But it's a pretty big box pushing part, so you have to first push it up this slope and get this first button. After that, you then can push one across this way. Make sure you do not try and go into this part yourself, by the way, because I did that once and you basically have to restart if you go into there. If you manage to glitch in, because it's for the box. But once you've done that, you can now climb this ladder and you have a box part which you have to push over ice, which is not the most fun thing to do, but just do it like me and you'll be fine. If it's not letting you like push the box across, that's probably because you need to be on the non-ice part. Might make it easier for you. So yeah, try and go up to the part that isn't ice, and it'll be easier to push the box. If the box is kind of half off the ice like this. But now that you've got that button, you have one more button to get, because you can now push a box onto here. But you have to go up as well. Push the box onto the button, and that's that annoying part done with, that you only have to come back to if you restart the tower, or die, or something. This balloon part, you can skip a few jumps, those rotating ones, by just going straight to here. And then this ladder part's pretty scary. You don't have to flick, or you can do any kind of flick you like off it, but it's still pretty scary. And so is this ladder part, because if you're not like facing the ladder properly, then you won't latch on. And for this next one, you do not want to go onto the middle of the ladder, because you'll get stuck. But yeah, and then these jumps are pretty long, so I recommend kind of doing it like I do. You go over here to get a button. And then these jumps are also pretty long, so I recommend doing these sideways. You've got some spinners, which in the later floors get a little bit harder, but you shouldn't have too much trouble at the moment. And then the last few tight ropes, and you've made it onto the first pink floor, which is where probably jumps start getting a little bit harder, but you are getting closer to the end. These spinners are pretty hard, so I recommend jumping to the next one when I do it. So don't try and jump to the edge of a spinner, kind of jump towards the middle, like here. It's probably the easiest way. And then this part, you want to wait on this platform here until the moving platform is down in its place, like that. And then you want to go onto the conveyor and jump onto it. It's an easy jump, but just make sure you time it right. But now, onto floor 7, I'm pretty sure. You've got some rotating platforms, which you shouldn't have too much trouble with. And then just quite a few wraparounds on this floor. But they're not that hard. Then you want to jump to here. And then these jumps here are pretty long and scary, so be careful on those ones. Now you've got a moving platform, probably one of the easier parts of this floor. And then some more pretty long and scary jumps, but as long as you're careful, it should be fine. And then for this part, you want to first press this button, and then go across the tightrope to these darker platforms. Do some pretty simple parkour, and get another button. Once you've got this, you want to go back. This jump here is pretty long, so do it like I do it. But now, you can keep going across the tightrope. And you're on to floor 8. So this is probably the last floor where if you fall, then it could have pretty bad consequences, but floor 9 and 10, if you make it to floor 9, you've pretty much won. So this is pretty much the last floor where you could fail badly on. But you've got some more conveyors, which are pretty easy. And then these conveyors, the first few are pretty normal, but then this last one here is really fast. So you want to jump as soon as you land on it, because otherwise you'll just not have a chance to. It's really fast. And yeah, once you get past that, you are almost done with this floor. Just this last spinner part, which do be careful on, because it is pretty easy to fail here still. I know people do sometimes fail here. And you're so close to floor 9. Just do those spinners, go across the tightrope, and you've made it to floor 9, which the first part is like a maze kind of, but it's really easy. So for this first part, you want to hit this button. And then go through here. And now, you want to get another button, which is a blue one, right down here. And go through here. And now for this last maze part, oh, not yet. First you want to climb up this ladder. But now for this last maze part, there are 3 buttons you want to get. One is right around here. The second one is just around this corner here. And then the last one is down here. Once you get those, then you go this way. And you've made it past the maze. This part's pretty easy, so you shouldn't have too much trouble here. And then this balloon is really fast, so you want to go straight to here. If you don't, it will pop before you make it, because it pops really quickly. And then you want to jump down to here. And do more simple jumps. And you're almost onto floor 10. You just have to do a few more jumps. And climb up this ladder. Now you're on to floor 10, which is pretty cool, because it's pretty dark and it's got some cool neon lights around every platform. But first you have some pretty easy spinners, and then some simple jumps. Go across this tightrope. And then here you just jump across. There's nothing really strange about that. And then for this spinning part, I recommend doing it like this. So jump on to this one, and then I recommend waiting at the top here for it to go around, just to make your jump a lot easier. And then this spinner part is the last hard part, or the last part of the tower actually. So I recommend jumping when I jump, so a little bit early, like that, so you can kind of meet the spinner. But once you do that, you climb up some more ladders, and you've done the tower. So yeah, let me know if you beat this tower, and if this video helped you out on any parts of it, and other towers you want me to play in the future for a video. But anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.